It is a luxury to be with the grandparents. Out of plenty of luxurious moments with the grandparents, one such luxurious moment is when my little child Gauranga learned the art of gardening from his grandmother. Whenever she fed the fruits to the little child, to the little grandchild, she taught him the biodata of the fruits. She taught him how to sow those seeds from the fruit into the earth, and how the seedling comes and how it gets sprouted into bigger and bigger plants and finally bears fruits. So the 3-year-old child Gauranga got all his fundamentals right on the art of gardening, right? So now, being away from the grandmother, he still remembers what she had taught him. When I got some green moong dal to soak them and get them sprouted, when I got the sprouts of the soaked green moong dal, I happened to show the little child how it had sprouted. He asked me for just one sprout. I just gave him. 2 weeks later, he showed me how that tiny sprout had furthered itself into a seedling with few leaves. Believe it or not, in a month's time, this tiny plant growing along with the tulsi in just tiny pot grew into a 1-foot plant bearing 4-5 beans as fruits. I got around 30 moong seeds from these beans. I was proud of this little child. Having said all that, there is an in-depth understanding to this episode. As a teacher, I always try to connect every aspect of my life to Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna says in text 4 of the chapter 14 that Aham Bija Pradapita. He says of all the living entities in this creation, he is the seed-giving father. All the magic that happened with this one single sprout in the earth along with water, only Krishna can do. Can any laboratory create such a tiny plant from just mud and water? Forget about the plant. Can any scientist create a blade of grass in the laboratory? This is a challenge for all those scientists, researchers, the robot makers, artificial intelligence owners. Can you create life? Can any one of them create life in the laboratory? Now, having set the challenge to all the so-called intellectuals, I am going to give you a simple thing to do. The most simple thing to do is to accept God and His wonder creation. That is it. This is the most simple thing we can do. As humans, as the tiny speck of the Lord, we cannot create life. This is a fact. The only simple thing we can do is just to offer our gratitude to God who has created sun, moon, earth, water, fire, air, space, without which we cannot survive. Also, let's offer our gratitude to God for creating grandmothers to teach us the beauty and depths of God's creation. Thank you.